A warm welcome to Triple M Ghana Guided School. My name is Kudzai Olokane. Thank you for joining me tonight for day 1 of batch number 9. If you all can hear me, would you kindly use the chat box and rate my sound projection from 1 up to 10. 1 if it's really poor, or if you cannot hear me, if you can hardly hear me. 5 if I need to project my voice a little bit, and 10 if it's perfect. If you can hear me loud and clear, kindly rate with 10 in the chat box. Just write 10 if you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Daniel. Awesome. I'm so excited to have you guys here tonight. Okay, some of you are still coming in, but it's not a problem. Okay, without wasting much of your time, let us go straight to the sole purpose of this meeting tonight. Okay, I've already introduced myself. I'm Kudzai. Will be coaching you from, I don't know if you have attended the class before, but here in Ghana it's just 5 days. I used to coach Triple M Africa Guided School. It was 10 days, and Triple M South Africa, it was 10 days again. Okay, so with Ghana it's just simple and straightforward. The classes are not that difficult. Okay, someone is saying they cannot hear me. I'm not really sure how many of you cannot hear me. Oh, it is your network. I'm not really sure. If you guys can still hear me, would you kindly rate my sound projection again, or just type 10 if you can hear, or just type positive if you can hear me, like this. If you can hear me, just type positive. Thank you, Mr. Francis and Igarama. Okay, so first day. Okay, let me go back to preparation day. Okay, preparation day, it is really important. Okay, I've already introduced myself via Skype. Okay, our class is just going to be 5 days only, and those 5 days we're going to meet each and every time, 8 p.m. Ghana Standard Time. Okay, it's 10 p.m. in South Africa right now. Okay, but that's not a problem. So it is important that you do your preparation tasks accordingly before you venture into the next tasks. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you my screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, once you start seeing my screen, kindly type positive. Okay, just a plus sign in the chat box, then I will know that you all can see my screen. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Nicholas, Mr. Daniel. Okay, I'm going to increase my font a little bit so that everyone can see properly. Okay, yeah, let me increase again. Can you all see better now? I think it's too much because I won't be able to see myself. Okay, I think it's better now. What do you think, guys? Can you see everything on my screen? Can you see the writing? You already have the documents. So you should be able to see what's written on my screen. Okay, so as you can see, we going head to head with East Africa batch 35, Kenya batch 11, and Ghana batch 8 and 9. Okay, so what you were supposed to do, that was yesterday. You were to first watch this video. Amodesaye, our caller is saying that you cannot hear me. I think you need to increase, or you need to adjust your volume or your headset, Modesayo, because I did make sure that I have the best network providers here, and everything is stable on my side. I always make sure that, so I think it's your side. Okay, I think it's your side since no one else is complaining about that. Okay, so back to business. I was saying you were supposed to watch the first video. Okay, so on the blue side, on my left pen, there is what you need to do, and on the right side, on the white pen, it shows you the link. Okay, so watch the first video. So you have to click on this video and watch it. Okay, let me just close this video. Okay. 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 So you were supposed to watch this video here. Just click on it, and
so hello everyone, welcome to.
Okay, so I hope everyone did read this, did watch this. Everyone did watch this. It is important that you watch it. That's the first thing that you need to do. That's the first thing that you were supposed to do. Then after that, you have to read the school's regulations. Okay, I'm going to just emphasize them a little bit so that we can make sure that we are on the same track. Okay guys, the meeting starts at 10 as you can see here in South Africa, it's 10:41. Okay, in Ghana it should be exactly 8. So each and every day I'll make sure that I'll send the link 30 to 15 minutes prior to the meeting so that you have time to set everything and relax. I'm so sorry for what happened today. I thought everything was going to be great, but then I discovered that the account that I was using had expired, so I had to make arrangements. Excuse me. I had to make arrangements. So now it's sorted. So tomorrow I'll make sure that I will post the link earlier, 50 minutes or 30 minutes before 8 p.m. Ghana Standard Time. Okay, so you were supposed to read the MMM Guided Schools regulations. Okay, if you have already applied for and been admitted to the school, you should attend each lesson. At the start of each day, you have to check your daily schedule for new tasks. Okay, so this first point is just referring to here. Okay, each and every day you just refresh this link. You can bookmark it. As you can see here, I've already bookmarked mine. It is blue here, meaning to say that I have bookmarked it. So the next thing in the morning, I'll just come here and refresh. Once I refresh, it will auto update any update. It will auto update if there's any changes made on this link. It will auto update. Okay, so first thing, each and every day you need to refresh. Once you refresh, you make sure that you watch or check out the introductory video first. It's always explained like this. As you can see here on day 1, there is this document, the ideology that you need to read. So you should always make sure that you go through that for it to be smooth for you on everything that you're going to do on that particular day. Okay, so after that, at the end of the day, a meeting will be held where completion of all tasks will be checked and questions will be answered. The link to the meeting will be posted in Skype chat right before the start of the meeting. Okay, so that's what I've been just sharing with you now, that you need to make sure that you be there at least 30 minutes to 15 minutes prior to the meeting so that you don't miss out when I start. Okay, because today is just first day, so I'm going to be lenient, but tomorrow I will start right on time. Anyone who missed the bus, it will be their own fault. Okay, anyone who missed the bus in time would be their own fault. So link to the meeting will be posted in Skype chat right before the start of the meeting. I already did that. If you can't attend the class or part of it, you should notify me in advance. Otherwise, you will be excluded. Okay, so simple and straightforward, guys. You all heard it for yourself. I hope everyone did read this document. Okay, I'm just reading it again to emphasize, and once I emphasize like this, I don't expect anyone to make mistakes because I'm going through it again, and I'm repeating. Okay, I'm repeating what you already read to make sure that everyone understands. Okay, just making sure that the points on this document have been derived home perfectly. Okay, so number 2 says you should not refuse to help your batchmate. Being a guide is all about teamwork. So if a batchmate asks a question and you know the answer, you must help. But I must also clarify something here. When you know the answer here, it doesn't mean that you should tell your batchmates the answers. We don't want lazy guiders. Okay, we don't want lazy guiders. The answers are all there. The tasks are very, very simple. Okay, what you can do is you can give them a reference. Okay, or maybe a paragraph where they can find the answers. Not giving them the right answer, like the answers as in one word, like Russia or something like that. You don't do that. It is prohibited. It is not allowed. That is cheating, and you'll be spoon feeding. Okay, we don't want spoon feeding. A guider need to faint. This is a very simple course, and if you want to be a guider with all the advantage it has, you need to show up for it, that you deserve it. You need to work for it. Okay, so you look out for your answers and everything will be just fine. You fail, you try again. You definitely get it right if you're persistent enough and if you have enough zeal. Okay, so you should not refuse to help your batchmate. Being a guide is all about teamwork. So if a batchmate asks a question and you know the answer, you must help. Never give answers for tests to other students or let them copy your submissions. You'll be excluded for that. So take note, guys. Take note. You don't need to give answers as I've said. You just need to give them a heads up, a hint, so that they will know. Okay. So I hope I've clarified that for everyone. I don't expect to see anything like that. If I say it, I'm going to exclude, I'm going to put you out, I'll just disqualify you. That's the least I can do because I'm repeating it again to make sure that everyone understands. Okay, and okay, you cannot hear anymore. Who else cannot hear me? Who else cannot hear me? If you can hear me, would you kindly type positive in the chat box or just a plus sign? Thank you, Mr. Igarama. Okay, so guys, the other thing that I wanted to thank you, Christian Wahlberg and Mr. Awakola. What I also wanted to emphasize, guys, is each and every time you log into Skype, you don't know where you work or where you study or what you do. But make sure that when you log into Skype each and every time, make sure that you scroll up and read each and every post. Okay? Make sure that you scroll up or read all the messages. Read all the messages that will have been posted with everyone before you post anything. Okay, so when I log into my Skype, make sure that I read everything. Okay, make sure you read everything if there's any. Okay, like here there's nothing for me to read, but as you can see here, there's a whole lot of the messages that I need to what? I need to read. So if there's anything, you need to scroll up. You read everything, make sure you understand. Once you see that what you really want to ask isn't there or no one is asked it or it hasn't been answered, then you can type again. Okay, in that way I also urge you to make sure that everyone else follow the same suit. That way there will not be much traffic. Okay, but if I just come in here and I type my question because it's in my head and I'm not getting through, maybe it has been answered already. Remember, I'm just me and Mr. Zwane. He comes now and then, but then it's only one person and there's 93 of you. Just imagine if everyone comes and asks what time is the meeting tonight if they don't read. What kind of traffic we're going to have and the chaos. That way we won't solve anything. Okay? So I urge you to read everything first before you post any. That way we have a smooth transition, smooth flow in anything that you want to achieve. Okay, so on number 3 says, after each new registration that you will have since you were added to the batch, you must write with capital letters in batch Skype chat registration. When person you registered provides help, you should write 3 times contribution, following by the amount of help provided. For example, here. Okay. Advertisement of any other project is forbidden. Make sure you are not doing it in your Skype details or your Facebook account. It is not allowed to add anyone to Skype batch chat. Okay, I explained this yesterday that if someone has a guest account and it expires, they need to get in touch with admin. Okay, so there is me and Mr. Zwani. You send us an invitation. Once you send an invitation, you introduce yourself, you explain yourself, then I'll do what needs to be done first. Okay, I need to follow a procedure. Once I've done that and I've verified, I will add you back. Okay, because there are some people who didn't even go through the registration process. They just know me, or I don't know how they get hold of my details. They send me details, they send me an invitation, and they say like, add me in batch 9, and once I add them, they'll do the task and everything. At the end of the day, their names or their details won't be in the database for Global. So when it's time for everyone else to be upgraded, we won't have their emails. Okay, but they were participating and so forth. At the end of the day, I'll feel bad because they won't be in a position to be upgraded no matter how much they did the task. If their name is not in the database and registered that they did register, then there's no way they'll get upgraded. Okay, so it will be like they wait for nothing for all those 5 days. Okay, I don't know. Yes, Abraham,
So,
please guys mute your microphone. They give me a feedback here. They they give me a feedback, so it affects my attention and the class. Okay, so I was saying you need to make sure that when your account expires, or if anyone, maybe you've made friends here, or if there's any problem, you need to let the admin know or send an invite, then explain yourself. And if you just add someone because they just told you they need to be added, I will disqualify you both. Okay, that way I'll make sure that at the end of the day, no one has to suffer. Okay, or no one has to do the tasks for nothing. The other thing I'll be implementing and making sure that we maintain discipline. I know that we are all guiders here. doesn't allow you to join the platform if you are less than 18 years. So I understand that we are all adults, so we're going to behave like so. Okay. Okay, as always, the advertisement of any project is forbidden. Okay, it is forbidden. Then all study materials that you receive during the school is for student use only. You cannot post or share these materials anyway. Only materials and useful information. Spreadsheet can be copied and used outside of school. Okay, I think that's self-explanatory. That's self-explanatory. I'll open the platform for questions once I'm done with this. Cheating in any form will not be tolerated. Don't try to copy anyone's work while doing tasks. You will be excluded for that. Okay, not cheating, guys. We have a high sophisticated system, intelligent, artificial intelligence. We can detect if there is any type of work that has been copied. Okay, so we will, once we find out that there's been that kind of situation, you will be in for it. Okay, During the meetings, your microphone should always be muted. Okay, should be muted always. Okay. So from tomorrow onwards, if you unmute your microphone while I'm speaking like this, forcing me to hold on a little bit so that I mute your microphone, tomorrow I'll just dismiss you from the meeting. Okay, you come back again, I'll dismiss you. You persist, I'll go to the Skype platform, make a follow-up, then I'll remove you. Okay, I'll disqualify you so that you won't attend. Okay, so make sure that your microphone is always muted. You only unmute when I call your name or when the opportunity presents itself. Okay, I hope everybody understands the importance of these rules and their necessity. By proceeding to day one of tasks, you agree with these rules and the consequences that will follow its violation. Okay, so you were supposed to read this. Okay, I just explained it to make sure that everyone is on the same page with me, with everyone else. Okay, watch all the videos in the playlist to learn the basics of MMM. Okay, create an account for your work on Facebook. You can use the existing account if you work with promoting MMM on it. Like MMM Ghana fan page on Facebook. Okay, so you're supposed to like here. That's one simple task. Check your microphone and make sure it works. I hope and understand everyone is here. If their microphone is working. Watch the school in the cloud to understand how our school works. Okay, I'm pretty optimistic everyone did watch this. If you need to be a good guider, if you're going to be a guider, you don't know how many are. Sometimes you will be that good that you can even have millions of downloaders answer you. So for you to have that, to have all those people, you need to understand everything, how the community works, how the system works. You need discipline and you need all the tools that you're going to get from the school. So if you just come here and say the video, you pass it, you don't read or understand how the community works, you're going to have a problem. Your structure is going to have a problem. So you need to take this serious, guys. All those links, they are so crucial. Okay. Then he says watch brief MMM global presentation, watch videos in the useful information tab. Yeah, all the videos here needs to be watched. Okay, all of them. Understand. Okay, it gives you a basic know-how of how the community works, how the world at large operates. Okay, so you need to take you need to sacrifice your precious time and do watch and read all this. Then check out this video on how to set up the GoToMeeting software that we'll be using for our meetings. Okay, so I also saw it where someone was saying I should have I don't know the link in time, but guys, as you can see here, everything was here. Okay, when is the meeting? I forgot. Somewhere here. Okay, I forgot who was it, but then they were saying that I should. Okay, no problem. So you check here, it's already here, it says download, but then someone was saying I should have let you know, of which yesterday was when you were supposed to do the preparatory task. Okay, this is the GoToMeeting you need to download. So you do follow all this in time you read, you find that you won't have any problem. I'm just there to assist you. You know the difference between a teacher and a mentor, right? I hope everyone else does. Okay, so I'm just here to guide you. You were supposed to download the app back then, and if you already have the app, okay, like here, if I check here, where is it? Okay, it's no longer here, but if I write it, it should pop up. Okay, here, go to meeting. Okay, it's already here. So when you give the code or the meeting ID that I shared with you, you just switch. You just go from this other one and you go to the other one. It will be just smooth. You won't have problems. It won't even take you 5 minutes. Okay. So that was what you were supposed to do on the preparation day. So here we on task day number 1. Okay, first day. Carefully read through your local MMM website. Most importantly, read carefully the ideology and know the regulations. Okay, this is important. I hope and pray that everyone did read and understood everything that it says. If you have any questions, I'll open the platform just a moment from now. Read about the risks. Okay, so from day 1 here, or even on preparation day, there are some documents that you need to read and videos that you need to watch. And as we progress, okay, day by day, during our classes, there are questions, there are tests and tasks that you need to execute using the information that you did read or watch. You understand? So that's how crucial this information is. That's how crucial this information is. You need to understand, you need to go through everything. If you did read, if you come up with a question, you know that I did read this document or this kind of statement somewhere else. You just go, it will be easy for you. But now we will be on day 4 and the question comes and you hear, you don't even know, maybe it's on day 1, you'll be blank. So that's how important all these tasks are. Okay, I have someone who has a microphone that's still on. Let me scroll down. Coffee Daniel. Coffee Daniel. Okay, please guys, don't unmute your microphone. Please. Thank you. Okay, so as I was saying, you need to read all these documents. Sometimes you'll be on our final task day. And the question is referred to day number 1 and you never read. So it will be difficult for you to go through all those tasks in one day. That's why we have the schedule. Take it one by one, day 1 by 1. Okay, you don't need to go forward or do task or just do task number 4, of which we are still on task day number 1. Slowly but surely. Don't run in front of your shadow. Okay, so you need to read all this, guys. So read about the risks. Okay, you come across questions that needs referring to this. Watch the video how to work on social networks. Okay, these are a useful tool that you need to understand and equip yourself with if you're going to. You find it that sometimes you need to use it when you're a guider. These are tools that you need to equip yourself with when you're a guider. Or even right now you can start experimenting with them and they're so useful. Okay, so you're to pass the test for the regulations on MMM. Okay, then okay, I'm just going to show you guys on how to go about answering. Okay, so here it says pass the test for the regulations and the ideology of MMM. You click here, it will take you to this page. Okay, so here you write your first name and second name. Okay, your email. Please note that the email that we're calling for here is your MMMPO email address. That's the one we're calling on here when we say your email. Don't write the one that you're using to do the task now. Maybe your email is Yahoo or Outlook, it's okay. But don't use the Gmail or any that you're using here if it's not the one on your PO. I hope this is clarified. Okay, what is MMM? Okay, all these questions you answer in the best of your knowledge. You answer in the best of your knowledge. Okay, so what is MMM? I think it's an investment fund, social financial community. You just pick. What is the minimum growth rate? Okay. I'm not saying these are the answers. Okay, I'm answering the best of my knowledge according to what I have read and understood. Okay, what is the percentage of referral bonus? Okay, where your money goes when you provide help in MMM. What is the percentage of guidance bonus for contribution of your second level downlines? What is the percentage of guidance bonus for the contribution of the second level downlines? Okay, maybe it's 3%, it's 5%, it's 1%. You just tick in the base of your understanding. If you want to change your phone number in your PO, what do you do? Okay, I'm not saying these are the answers. This is what I think, this is what I've read. Okay, what bonus if you receive if you first contribution? You just tick. Okay, so you tick all these, then you come here. You need to click submit. Okay, you need to click submit if you're really sure. Or maybe what guarantee do contributors receive in MMM? Maybe you kind of lost here. You are welcome to come back here and look for the answers. Look for the answer. You open all these documents again, you read, you understand, then you go back, then you answer. Okay, simple as that. Then once you're done, you give it 5 minutes. Okay, just 5 minutes. This is a Google form. It will automatically update in 5 minutes, and after those 5 minutes, you just come here, view your test results. Okay, you come here and say view your test results. Okay, so there's a whole lot of all those names. Okay, 90 something people. How do you check for your name? Okay, let's say my name is Daniel. Okay, or maybe Abraham. All you need to do, if you're using a computer, you can scroll down. Okay, that's working hard, but you can decide to work smart. Okay, you just press Control F. Okay, CTRLF, then you type your name. So as you can see here, there's two Abraham. There are two people with the name Abraham. So you just highlight which one is yours. Okay, mine is Kokoro, or maybe I use my surname. Okay, boom, as you can see, I made it. Abraham passed. Simple as that. That's how you find your name. Okay, let's say there's 1,000 people here. You just press Control Find, Control F, CTRL plus F, then you locate your name. Simple as that. So if your name is green, you killed it. If your name is green, you killed it. You did read everything and you did your homework thoroughly. That's why your name is green. Well done. One step down. One step up, we're going to the next phase. So congratulations to everyone who made it. And if your name is white, there is one question, or maybe all of them, that you did wrong. Okay, so you need to go back again. So meaning to say, like right now you are behind time, because you need to go back, make sure that you dig again, then you come back here, you submit. Okay, then once your name is green, you make it to the next level. Okay, so pass the test on the regulations of MM ideology. I'm done with this one now. I'm going to read the file work with groups on Facebook. Yeah, then I understand how to work on social media. Okay, or let's say I did read this one. I did understand. It is important that you read all this, and if you have questions, you're always welcome on Skype or on WhatsApp. I'm always there. I'm here for you guys. Yes, I have groups that I coached long back and I still maintain contact with them. I've made friends, I talk with them and so forth. But now that I'm coaching you, you are my newcomers, you're the most important right now. So all the time I need to make sure that you are well fed with all the information that you need. All your answers, all your questions are answered in time. Okay, I always do that. So if you miss something here, or maybe point number 5 you don't understand it, send me a message. Don't private message. send me a Skype message, okay, on our Skype platform or on our WhatsApp group, okay. I will definitely get back to you and answer until you understand, okay. You send me a private WhatsApp message, I'll answer when I'm free or when um, I have less things to do, or if I've answered all the other important ones. So if you have one that's so important, you just write it on Skype or on WhatsApp. I'll go through and I'll answer, okay, in time. Because first thing in the morning, I check our WhatsApp group and our Skype if there's any question that needs addressing. Okay. Then once I answer that, that's when I start scrolling with my friends on WhatsApp, okay, or on Skype, but you always first. So if it's urgent, make sure that you write on Skype or on our WhatsApp group, okay. Friends we will make later, but courses first. That's the most important. We only have 5 days and I need all of you to pass, okay. You understand everything that I'm going to say. You do exactly, everything will be just smooth. You definitely make it through, guys, okay. So okay, the other thing that you need to understand with the school is you need to sacrifice your time. It's all about sacrifices. You sacrifice your time, you're devoted, okay. You will definitely call it cool. Put your time, you do your work thoroughly, you attend the meetings, attend the question and answering session. I don't see you failing, okay. I guarantee you that. Okay, so after that you were to read the file personal brand in social networks. There's another document you are supposed to read. Read how it works is another one. Then we have a test on how does it work, okay. So you're just supposed to take it like the way you did with a previous one, okay. You just enter your first name here. Your email has to be your MMMPO email address. Remember that, guys, okay. Done. Then you check your name again like what we did here, okay. Yeah, again, okay. There's only 3 people. Wow, awesome. This is nice. Wow, wow. You're geared up, guys. Batch 9, keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. You did do the digging. Okay. So yeah, I hope you're not exchanging answers because I haven't seen this kind of password for a long time. Okay. I haven't seen it for a long time. So make sure that you do everything accordingly. Okay, so now we're going to okay, I already showed you how to look for your name. Okay, let's say my name is Patrick. Okay, make sure you press Ctrl F if you're using a PC, Windows. Okay, I'm not sure about any other platforms. I'm used to this one. Windows 7 is my favorite. Okay, and it's less complicated. Okay, so you press Ctrl F. You can locate, well, I call it working smart, okay. Just type the name of the person, your name, the one that you used when you're submitting, boom, it will highlight. As you can see here, I have Junior Eguke. So that's how it works, okay. So if your name is green, congratulations, you made it through. What you were supposed to do was watch the video, work with objections after you're done with your test on how it works. So you first do your test here, you make sure that you pass it, then you move on to the next one. That's how it works, okay. It will be easy for you to make corrections and so forth, unless if you have critical questions that I haven't addressed, then you can hold on a little bit until I clarify them for you. Then after that, after watching the video work with objections, you wait for the meeting batch specified time, 8 p.m. Ghana Standard Time, 10 p.m. South African Standard Time. I don't think I have South African students here, okay. In area that should be 9. Yeah, in in Nigeria. When Ghana is 8 p.m. When Ghana is 8 p.m. and Lagos, Nigeria should be 9. Okay, so right now in South Africa, it's quarter past 11, and Nigeria quarter past 10. Ghana quarter past 9. Okay, so I hope everyone understands when I say Ghana Standard Time, Nigeria Standard Time. I hope you do the calculations. Okay, so that's what you were supposed to do the whole of today. Simple as that. Okay, so for now I'm going to open the platform for questions. I'm going to open the platform for questions. If you have any questions concerning what I've just shared with you, okay. The other thing, guys, is like in the school, in our school, like MMM Ghana Guided School, the school is there to help you with the school related queries or problems. Okay, if it's anything outside the school, you are always advised to get in touch with your upliner or guider. Okay, the mentor will be here. I have extensive knowledge. I have extensive knowledge in the community, but I'm here for classes. If you have anything else, go to your upliner or guider. Okay, that's it for now. So I'm going to open a platform for questions. It's quarter 16 past 11 right now. I'm just going to open the platform for 20 minutes or so. If you have any more other questions, you make use of our WhatsApp and Skype. Okay, so we're going to act like adults. What we're going to do is, if you have a question, you need to write your name in the chat box. Then I'll go calling out your name one by one. If you just unmute your microphone without me calling your name, I will remove you. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Okay, I'll start with Mr. Daniel. Kindly unmute your microphone and speak to the class. Mr.
Okay,
Daniel.
good evening.
Good evening, sir.
My question has to do with the video on how to work in social media. Yeah, I don't know, sorry. I read about I read about how it works on social media, and I don't know if it was on the Skype platform. You have to have a fake name in social media, joining school groups just to get people. I was a little bit, I didn't understand it. If you could throw light on it.
Okay. So basically, thank you for your question, Mr. Daniel. Basically, it's like maybe you already have your Facebook account already, and you don't want to promote MMM using it. So you're advised to create a new one. You create a new one. Oh, obviously you cannot use like one name on both accounts. You can create another one. Okay, maybe other one will be Kudzai. Okay, Olokane, Mavro, or so forth. So I create a new name on Facebook. Then I will start advertising. It's an advertising platform. I add friends, people who are not even in Triple M, or people that I don't even know. I start advertising and so forth. It's a strategy to help you get more downliners. You do market in the correct way, you definitely get rewards for it. You definitely yield good results. Okay, so you just create anything fake. Even a fake name is okay. Okay, or maybe you just change the name or use your other name that you don't usually use. The motive here is for you to get more people to join your structure. You understand, Mr. Daniel?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, do you need me to, do you Need any further clarity, or I answered your question the way you wanted to hear, or you understood?
Yes, okay, but then if I create a new Facebook account, how do I link it to my downline if I'm using a different email address?
If you are what?
If I'm using a different, if I have to create a new Facebook account or social media account, be it a phone number or especially with Facebook, how do I get those people I advertise to get to my downline? Because I've created a new email address, meaning, sorry about that. I've created a new email address, and it means my MMM email is not linked to that email account.
Okay, let me clarify something, Mr. Daniel. Okay, let me show you something. Okay, this is YouTube. Sorry, I want to go on Facebook. Okay, I don't have it here. Okay, so with Facebook, it's a very good tool, very useful. Okay, so this is my account here. Okay, yeah, I've just landed on Nigerian page. I don't know whose page is this. So here, as you can see, it's Mr. Okay, Nigeria. This person here create a page. This is a page. This is a page. But whatever on this page, you can put it on your what? On your Facebook profile. So as you can see here, it says is not an online hype or investment or LMM. Here there is what? About. You just click here, it will take you to MMM, but then this person didn't put their, what do you call it, their referral link. But let me check here if there is no, if they didn't put their referral link. Yes, they didn't put their referral link. Okay, that was a mistake. You log into your PO. Okay, you log into your PO, and on the right side under my profile, you see there, okay, your guidance details, and then your referral, then you request for your referral link. Once you request for your referral link, you take it here. Okay, you take it here, you post here. Once you post here, everyone will be like your friends or anyone, they will see like there's a link, or maybe you explained how the community works or something like that, or it's eye-catching to some. Definitely once they click on that link and they register, they'll automatically be under your structure. Okay, then maybe you also post your details like your WhatsApp and so forth, your WhatsApp numbers and so forth. Definitely people will make a follow-up and get in touch with you, maybe for more, like for more information. Okay, they will definitely get in touch with you. So the least you can do is expose yourself as much as you can. Okay, once you create that account, expose yourself as much as you can. So this is like a Facebook page. This is my Facebook account. Now I also have a Facebook page, as you can see here. Okay, on this Facebook page there is a link here. If you just click here, okay, this is what, this is my link. This is my link for my page. So if it's on my profile, I do post like this. Anyone who's my friend, anyone who's my friend, or anyone who's interested, can you see that they'll be referred to what? To the MMM website. Once they refer to the MMM website, they'll automatically come under my structure. Or I'll also see in my Gather panel that I now have a new downline, and take their details, then call them. Okay, so that's how you expose yourself using those social media, accumulate more downliners for yourself. Okay, Mr. Daniel, are you answered? Mr.
Yes, I'm answered.
Okay, thank you, sir. If you still have any questions, don't hesitate. We are here to learn and understand. So if you have any questions, no offense, I'm here to help you. Okay, no question too small or too big. Thank you for your question, Mr. Daniel. Can I have Unique Justice? You have a question. Unique Justice?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, good evening, sir. This is.
We can hear you.
My question goes this way. Okay, my question goes this way. You said on one of your comments under the rules and regulations that we should work as a team, that we should help each other. And on the other hand, you say we should not copy anybody. So if we are to help somebody and the person we help in our heart, maybe the way we help our own and the person goes to write something, and I think there will be a problem between them.
Mr. Justice, I cannot hear you. I don't know if it's your network or your voice projection. If you'd kindly come closer to the microphone a little bit and try to speak up a little bit. Speak up, maybe I can hear you because I can hardly hear your question. Kindly clarify so that I'll be able to help you. Thank you. Mr. Unique Justice.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Please, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, it's better. It's better.
Yeah, I was asking, you said in one of your comments, you said that we should have in the group.
The network is bad. I can hear you. I can partly hear you.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, it's bad. Would you kindly make use of the chat box? Kindly make use of the chat box. I'm going to take your question. I'll read it out loud for everyone, then I'll address it. Sorry, I cannot hear you. It's breaking and it is very, very bad. Mr. Justice, kindly write your question in the chat box. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, hold on a little bit.
Good evening.
I'm going to call out names. I'll call out names. I'm going to call out your name. Okay. I'm going to go with the sequence. Can I have Maureen? Maureen, you have a question. Maureen.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, please, I heard you say something about the Facebook fan page. Can you throw more light on it? How does it work? How do you make it work?
Mr. Coffee. Okay, guys, as I said, let's work like adults. Let's behave like adults. I will call out your name. I've already asked everyone to write their names in the chat box. I call out your name. Okay. Once I call out your name, that's when you need to unmute your microphone and speak to us. If I haven't called out your name, please don't unmute your microphone. Please don't say anything. Okay. I'm going to answer you one at a time. Okay, Mr. Justice saying that he has a better network. After Mr. Justice, I will call out Maureen. Mr. Justice, you can unmute your microphone one more time. Let's hear you if you have a better network now.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have a better network now, sir. Yeah, I was asking that in one of your comments, you said that we should work as a group, that we should help each other in the group, we should help our mates. Then my question is this. In the same way, you also said that we should not copy anybody. So how does it work if I am to help somebody and the person writes something I helped him or her with, and maybe your system sees it as the person copied me and I'm penalized? How does that rhyme? Can you give more explanation on that, please?
Thank you. Thank you for your question. Well, I clarified that again. Okay, earlier in the meeting, I said there's working together and then there's spoon feeding. You understand? There's working together, then there's spoon feeding. For example, okay, we're talking about how it works here. Okay, let me just use an example. Okay, this is how it works. How does it work? Yeah. Okay. So how does it work? Then we also have a document on how does it work. Okay, then we have a test. So when I say that work as a team, I'm saying the question for, okay, yeah, the question for number one, okay, what kind of society do we still live in? What kind of society do we still live in? Okay, my PC is slow a little bit. Okay, no, it's not slow. Okay, so it says we number one, we want to check the answer for number one. It says free society, equal rights, slave holding society. Okay, so I come here, Mr. Boateng, please remove your microphone, your camera. It will drag me. It will, yeah, thank you. Okay, what kind of society do we still live in? Okay, see, so now let's say Mr. Boateng is asking me, we're working as a team. Like guys, I cannot get the answer for question number one. For question number one. Now I know that I already got it. Now how can I be of help to Mr. Boateng? Do I need to tell him that we're living in a slave holding society? No, you don't do that. You tell him read on the first paragraph. That's where the answer is. Okay? Read on the first paragraph. Or maybe first three paragraph. Okay? First three paragraph. Or on the first headline before the second one. Okay? That's where the answer is. Now, as a prospective guide, you're helping him to fend for himself or for herself so that they can get the information or the food for their downliners or for their structures. Okay, so you tell him on the first paragraph, you already know that the first paragraph says, first of all, for your information, we still live in the slave holding society like we did thousands of years ago. Nothing is isn't agentally changed except that the bonds are economic now. That's all the different, and the rest is all the same. They are slaves and host. The owners are who prints money. Are you surprised? Okay, so this is the answer for number one. Okay, the answer for number one, you get it here. So now you've helped him. Okay, now that's working together. So maybe he tried to check and he didn't find, or he just missed it, running down here thinking that the answer, missing that without realizing that the answer is just under his nose, rushing all down here. Now he's looking for the answer where it's not. So saving him all the time of going down here looking for the answer, you just tell him check the first paragraph. Now that's working together. But if you say, okay, let's say this is A, B, C, you say number one is C. Oh God, what is that? Okay, that's bad. That's not working together. That's spoon feeding. What are they going to do when you're no longer there? What are they going to do? They need to fend for themselves. They need to read. And in this kind of situation, you don't go about telling everyone like number one, number two, number three. No, you help them when you see that there is a need. And yourself as a guide, don't say Mr. Boateng is going to tell me number one, Mr. Abraham is going to tell me number two, Pamela is going to tell me number three. You are cheating yourself. You're cheating yourself. You need to read all this. You need it later. One of the days you're going to come across someone who need to earn a depth knowledge knowledge on how the community works. They're going to ask you questions, okay? But because Mr. Abraham told you the answer for number 5, you go blank. And who can join something that doesn't have authentic? You're preaching MMM, but you don't know what's the answer for number 5. Then obviously they will leave you. Or maybe you tell them, I'm going to call my guider first. What's so special about your guider that they did that you didn't do? This is all the knowledge that you need. Take your time, sacrifice if you really need to be a guider. Now that's working as a team. Okay, there's working as a team and spoon feeding. I'm saying no to spoon feeding. Okay, did I answer your question, Mr. Justice?
Yes, please, you answered.
Thank you. Can I have Maureen?
You're welcome.
Maureen, you have a question you wanted to. Yes, would you kindly speak up a little bit? I can hardly hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, now it's better.
Okay, I was asking if a participant becomes a member and has been in MMM for about 3 months and wants to travel out of Ghana, would the person's account be blocked, or there's a remedy to that?
No, it's okay. They don't need to be blocked. They can still use their account. They can still use their account despite whatever they are. Okay, just that especially if they're coming back after some time, it's quite okay. Maybe the problem arises when, like, I want to go to Russia, I want to go study there, and have an account with South Africa. That's where the problems arises. But in a situation that is going to be for a short time, then it should be okay. You won't get blocked at all. Or in case that the system has artificial intelligence, it can pick up that you did register that you are in Ghana, but right now your account is saying that you're in France, your IP address. In that kind of situation, you need to upload your documents, okay? Your Ghanaian, your Ghana your particulars from Ghana or Nigeria, and tell them that I'm a resident of Nigeria, I'm just here on a visit, I'm going to go back. That way they will uplift your moratorium and you'll be able to get help of your Mavros without any problems. Did I answer your question, Ma?
Yeah, you answered it. Thank you.
Thank you for your question. Okay, next in line is Mr. Boateng. Kwabena. Mr. Boateng, Mr. Boateng, you wanted to ask a question? Okay, Mr. Boateng is not with us, or he cannot hear me. Okay, Mr. Boateng, you are back. Mr. Boateng. Mr. Boateng, you have a question. Kindly unmute your microphone. Mr. Boateng. Okay, Mr. Frederick Tabiri. Tabiri, you said hello. I'm not really sure if you have a question, because if you want to ask, I said you should write your name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote my name, sir. Yeah, I was asking. I'm still not seeing my name in the list. I submitted the first day assignment, and I'm still not seeing my name in the results list, please. So I was asking if you could assist me in that, if it's appropriate to ask him right now, though.
Okay, so
hello.
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Jabiri. I can hear you. So
Okay.
guys, when you're taking this test, okay, like this one, like the current page that I have right now, see, I'm using Windows 7. Okay, operating system doesn't matter. I'm using Chrome, Google Chrome. Okay, this is Google Chrome.
Okay.
This is Google Chrome, and I'm logged into my email address. With a computer. So in case that it doesn't go through with a computer with this email address, you need to change. You need to change
Okay.
the email address. Okay. You need to change the email address. Once you change the
Okay.
email address, it should go through. But first and foremost, it should be a computer. I know with a computer, it will definitely go through. With phones, I've seen a lot of problems. So make sure that you're using a PC. At least Google Chrome. If the email address that you first attempt with doesn't go or doesn't submit, try with a different email address. Log out of your account,
Okay.
use another email address, then it should go through. Give it 10 minutes and everything will be just perfect. Okay?
Okay. So am I supposed to create a new email address, or I should just use the one I sign up with the MMM platform?
Any is okay. Any is okay. Just make sure that you're using a computer.
Okay.
Yeah. If this one doesn't go through, try another one. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Then I'll do that. Right.
Okay. We have Deston. Deston.c. Deston.c. Deston, would you kindly unmute your microphone? Deston. Deston.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Good evening.
Fine, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Please, the question I want to ask borders on presentation in a country that will be live, like we're having you live for a teaching program like this. I don't know whether there's provision for a live presentation whereby we could gather people aside from our usual guiders that we do presentation around in the towns, and you do live presentation and people could hear from horse's mouth, and the kind of fear that they do have concerning the program and concerning, I mean, MMM as a program will be allayed by the time they hear from the horse's mouth like this. I don't know if there's such provision, please.
Yeah, it's possible that will be off the books. You know that you have people that really want to listen, who are so keen on how the community works. We can organize some time, but maybe after the classes, because during the classes I'll be very, very busy. After the classes, we can organize. You let me know that I have downliners. I would like you to explain to them. I set up a meeting for you. We'll do the talking. We'll do the presentation. It's not a problem. I'll just do it for you.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, we'll keep in touch via WhatsApp and Skype after the classes. Just remind me, then now I'll schedule the meeting for you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Thank you, sir. Can I have Mr. Daniel? Daniel? Mr. Daniel, did we spoke? I think we spoke already. I don't know. Mr. Daniel? Mr. Daniel, if you're with us. Okay, I think Mr. Daniel is not here with us. Can I have Mr. Mike Jack? Mike Jack said you have a question. Mike Jack? Probably not with us. Okay, can I have Christian? Christian Warbeck.
This is Mike Jack.
Okay, Mike Jack, we can hear you.
Hello?
Yes?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, please. My first question is, I was a student of the batch 7, and while checking through my questions, my results, I noticed all was marked green, but I noticed I was not upgraded. I don't know why.
You like batch 7 Ghana?
Yes, in Ghana, yes, batch 7.
I was your mentor.
I was a student of batch 7. Yes. and I told you about it. I told you my name. You asked for my name, and my name was Mike Jack. I used Mike Jack to register. That is my name.
Okay.
And I noticed every green, but I wasn't upgraded. I want to know if there was something I didn't do or something.
Okay, what I think
is that possible? I don't know.
What I think is when I gave everyone else time to do their work in time, you didn't show up or you didn't submit in time. I don't know what really happened because everyone else who did follow what I told them, they have been upgraded now. Okay, I will make a follow up. Oh, I'll make a follow up, but I'll see. Or you can just continue with those classes right now because those classes have already been closed and now we on a new one. So going back to batch 7 is one of the story. Just make sure that you keep in touch in this one. You don't miss any class and you submit and correct if there's a room to do so. Otherwise, everything will be okay. Okay. Thank you for your question and contribution. Can I have Christian? Christian?
Please, can I ask another question, please?
Yes.
Please, can I ask something else?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello? Yes,
Hello?
Mr. Mike Jack. Christian, we're going to come back to you. Mr. Mike Jack, what's your other question? You can kindly share. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I have new participants that new people I registered, and they pledged in Bitcoin, but for some time now the Bitcoin has not been going through, and this has been making them feel reluctant. Like I have a lot of people that are waiting to be registered, hoping that if those people have success in MMM, it will, help build more people. But I don't know, there's a problem with Bitcoin, and nobody seems to be addressing that. So please, can you tell me something about that, please?
Okay, so as I've said earlier, I will only be here to mentor you with school, okay, with the school only, not the community at large. But in that kind of situation, you should get in touch with your guider. They should have all the answers concerning the Bitcoins. I didn't really get your question, but you can write to me via Skype, okay, via my personal Skype, and clarify what's really going on. Is it the Bitcoins that are not going through, or is the Bitcoin address wrong? Oh, I don't really understand, or the orders are not coming out, or I'm not sure. You can write to me via Skype, then I will address it later. Please note that here I'm only taking questions concerning the school, question concerning the classes. Anything else for the community at large, make use of your upliner and your guider. That's why I'm saying as a guider, you yourself, you should make sure that you're fully equipped with all the information. If you're fully equipped with all the information, you'll be able to help your downliners. Okay, you'll be able to help your downliners.
Okay.
That's why I emphasize listen and listen good. Thank you for your question, Mr. Mike Jack. Yes, Mr. Thank you to you. Christian, you can kindly unmute your mic.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Hello, good evening.
We can hear you. Kindly go ahead.
Yeah, aside Facebook, can you use any other social media to advertise MMM, like Instagram?
Yes, you can use Instagram, Pinterest, Google, Twitter, Iora, Snapchat. All the platforms are okay. YouTube, any. You can use any you are.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Welberg. Okay, I'm just going. Mentor, I want to ask a question. This is Mr. Felix Owusu. Mentor, I want to ask a question. I was in old batch and I felt, can I use the ones I passed to this class? Okay, it's okay for you to use the ones for the old, but here in this class, I have my regulations, I have my standards. Okay, so just make sure that that task that you passed with another class meet the standards that I set in here for you to pass, for me to moderate and say you did pass in my class. Okay, so because anything that happens, I'll be responsible. So I need to make sure that you do meet those standards. If your task do meet those standards, definitely you can submit. You are welcome. But if it doesn't, then don't submit. So before you submit, you should make sure you understand this, the standards for each and every task on day 2 and day 3 that I'm going to post here. Okay, day 2 and day 3, I'm going to post the guidelines. Make sure you fulfill those. If your old tasks do match those, then you're welcome. Okay, thank you, Mr. Felix. You just helped me clarify something. Can I have Mr. Nicholas? Nicholas Igarama.
Please, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, please, good evening.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I'm Nicholas. Please, my question is on the personal brand in social media. Please, can you hear me?
It's on what? Your question is on what?
Personal brand in social media.
Okay.
That's for day 2. It said fill the information in your profile in all social networks. My problem is the profile's name in all social networks must be the same. Like I have all these social media platforms already, and the names are quite the same. But the first name, that is Igarama, is the same. But in some, I have my other name, and while in the others, I have Nicholas. I don't know if I can use those ones.
Yes, as I said, later on when we reach those tasks, the Facebook stuff, like each and every page using in this class that I'll be mentoring, I'll be coaching, you need to make sure that your profile has your face. Okay, I have the
Okay, yeah, I read that.
okay, let me show my Facebook here. Like your profile need to have your Facebook. You need to have your face. Okay, and MMM background. That is if you if you are okay promoting MMM on your account. Okay, if you're okay promoting MMM on your account, it has to be like this: your first here and your background here, and all the other standards.
Yeah.
I will let you know that I will tell you to do. Then everything will just be okay. Your name doesn't matter. Your name doesn't matter, provided it meets those standards. So don't worry, you are safe. Okay.
Yeah, hello. And one more thing is, like, I created a page with my Facebook name. Like the page is about MMM.
It's all okay. We haven't reached that phase as yet. We still on
Okay.
one. There are those who just joined now. They never attempted any classes before. If we start talking about the tasks that are to come, we're going to confuse them. So just hold on.
Yeah, I just joined as well. I just read through, so that was right.
Now don't listen to those people who are going way ahead of the shadows. I'm going to disqualify them to maintain order in one accord. Thank you again for your
Thank you very much,
contribution
sir.
and questions. Can I have Mr. Ben? 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 Can I have Ben? Ben, you have a question. Ben? Ben? Ben?
Hello, Mr. Kudzai.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Loud and clear.
Can you hear me, sir, please?
Very, very loud and clear.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kudzai.
We lost you. We cannot hear you anymore. Mr. Ben? Okay, it seems that we lost Mr. Ben there. Okay, Mr. Ben, if you maybe you're having network problems, you can kindly write in the I'll answer. You can write your question. Okay, guys, so that's for it tonight. That's what you were supposed to do. Thank you all for your contribution. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you all for your ears, your precious time to attend those classes tonight, this question and answering session. Okay, you're one step.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Ben, you can write in the chat box if you have any network issues. It's okay. Can you hear me? Okay, Mr. Ben is still having issues. Okay, guys, thank you for attending.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Mr. Ben, you can.
Hello, sir.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, all right. So I can hear you, sir.
You said you wanted to ask something. Okay, Mr. Ben is having audio issues. We cannot hear him. Okay, you can make use of the chat box. You can make use of the Skype platform or WhatsApp. Okay, for any questions. Otherwise, we'll meet again tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye bye for now. Good night.